country road.
What's up, Bunny Farm? All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You know, it's very beautiful in this place. Did you guys check it out when you could fucking see? Oh, it's really nice in here. What you can make out of a basement. Some of the places we get to go do comedy aren't so nice. How many pot smokers we have out there? Not very many. I'm not either. I don't partake. But this place had 420 marijuana smoke in my face coming in at me, getting ready to do a show. And like I said, I don't partake. I got myself a contact buzz. First time ever I went on stage and I wasn't nervous. But I had a touch of paranoia and I was hungry as fuck. I gotta tell you guys about this place, one other place. Conneaut, Ohio. Anybody know it? Yeah. What a cockroach flea infested fire trap. I booked a show there in Conneaut. I walked into the bar, and across the bar it said, Anal Bee Tug of War Contest. You guys laugh, but I won. The secret is one bead at a time. I am a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober now for 900 days. I've been shitting solid for 880. In case you can't tell by my voice, my family is from West Virginia. So I'm a good old boy. But, yeah, it was a rough life growing up down there, man. We had to draw water from a well. We had to use a wash. We had to use a wash tub to bathe in. We had an outhouse. Anybody ever have an outhouse? Ours was a deluxe outhouse. It was a 3-seater. No barriers in between. Then they wonder how incest got started. You guys are laughing at that. You guys are sick. You need help. I feel that I could tell that joke because my grandfather had 11 fingers. So there must have been some kind of incest going on back then. He played a hell of a banjo with that extra thumb, though. Yeah, it was a rough life growing up down there, like I said. I pushed around shoes, and I pretended like they were cars. Yeah. I told my dad it was getting close to school time. I want a red pair of shoes, Dad. He said, okay. He came in about a week later with a box. I knew it was mine. I ripped into it, started pushing those red shoes on the floor. He goes, what the hell you doing, Jimmy? I said, I've been waiting all year on a fire engine. Yeah, it's not going to get much smarter than that. I went over to the neighbors because they looked like hillbillies too, okay? So I wanted to do a little meet and greet like the old days, you know? I went over there, and they're just working in their garden, just tearing up vegetables, you know. And they kept pulling out, but the older woman, she kept pulling out potato after potato after potato. Then she pulled out this great big one. She looked up at me and she said, this looks like my husband's balls. I said, your husband's balls are that big? She looked up again and she said, no, they're that damn dirty. We went back home recently, and what they say about West Virginia is true. There was a gas station, there was a motel connected to a Dairy Queen, and there was a bar across the street. So we're staying in the motel Dairy Queen, and we get bored. We want to go next door to the bar. We go over to the bar, and it's just packed in there. You can't even move. I jump up on the bar, and I'm looking for the prettiest girl. The one with all of her teeth. I found her. I said, hey, do you want to go back to the Hotel Dairy Queen? She said, yeah. So I started walking over with her, and she'd ripping my clothes off. I get to the door, and I'm already naked. She throws me on the bed, just starts riding me and riding me and riding me and riding me. And then I looked up at her and I said, can you do the reverse cowgirl? She said, you know we don't turn our back on family. Thanks for being a sicko with me, people. My name is Jimmie Ward. Thank you very much. I think our host is here.
You didn't see my beautiful face come from behind. He's got to turn around. Or I got to turn around. Keep it going for Jimmie Ward, everybody.